Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got this very quick and easy natural look. This is basically my go-to look recently. I've been wearing this constantly for everything. This works perfectly when I'm out running errands and have to wear a mask. This is great for when I'm cleaning my house. I can also wear this out, like if I want to dress up fancy. It's just such a good go-to look that doesn't take a lot of time. It's not a lot of steps and you can really customize it depending on what you like. So I hope you like this video. I hope you enjoy following along. Please subscribe and let's get started. So I'm gonna be doing my current go-to makeup routine. This isn't like I guess it's quick and simple, but it's not like a 5-minute routine. I probably spend about like 10-15 minutes doing this, but it's kind of like just an enhanced version of myself where I feel put together. I don't spend too much time on it and I like the way it looks. So I'm gonna start with primer. I'm gonna be using the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer today. And this gives a very illuminating finish to the skin. Normally I would do my eyebrows, but currently when I'm filming this, my brows are still technically healing from my microblading touch-up. So I'm not gonna fill them in today, but that is something I would normally do. And then I actually don't go in with any foundation. I just do concealer. This will always change. It just depends on the concealer that I have just sitting out or whatever I'm in the mood for that day. I will literally switch this out with like 10 different concealers just depending on what's there. So today I'm going to be using the Pat McGrath concealer. This is one of my favorites just because it's pretty natural but gives me a decent amount of coverage. So I'll bring this here just like this. I'll also tap a little on the forehead and then we'll kind of like see where this goes. I'm going to use my F03 brush from Sigma. This is my favorite for blending in my concealer. I'll just bring this under the eyes and swipe it down like this. See all of that coverage already. So I'm just bringing a little bit on the forehead just so that the finish is the same. I can get kind of pink up there, so I just kind of neutralize it with this. Getting around my pink nose. Whatever's left over on my brush, I'll hit the tip of the nose. I don't go directly in with a ton of product just because it will cake up crazy on me. Okay, so now I haven't touched like anything down here. All I'm gonna do is just grab a dot. I have a blemish here, so I'm just gonna do that and do a dot over here, and that should be enough for that whole section. I'm kind of putting concealer everywhere, but it's just a tiny amount. So I mean, you don't have to use concealer. You could just do like a tinted moisturizer or whatever you feel. I just feel like when I go in with like a full face of like foundation every day, it's just not really what I want. I want something to feel lightweight, and going in with just a little amount of this concealer does that trick. And that way I'm full coverage in the areas where I want to be full coverage, like right here, but then it's sheer everywhere else. And then day to day, I actually have not been wearing creams, which is pretty surprising. I will go in with like a cream highlight. So I'll do that today. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. And I'll just take this right here, down the nose. This is a Real Techniques setting brush. I'm gonna use it for my highlighter. And I'll also hit this right up on the forehead. So now I'll go in and set everything. So I have my palette here with all of my MAC face products. And then I also have my Mercier translucent setting powder. So underneath my eyes, I'm gonna set with the MAC. I'm gonna mix these two together and just set the under eyes. And then I'll take the Mercier powder and really get right here, because this is where I just get so oily, in between my brows and just in the center of the forehead. And then I like to go in with bronzer. Lately, I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer in the shade medium. It's a beautiful, giant, big bronzer. I've been loving the Charlotte Tilbury brush. I'm just gonna pick that up and just really bronze up my skin. And I feel like this is like what makes the biggest difference for me, is like the bronzer and the contour. I kind of just bring it everywhere. I like put it in the areas that you normally would, and then I kind of lightly just bring it all over my face. Then I go in with a fluffy eye brush. I go into the bronzer with the eyeshadow brush, and I put this on my eyes. Now, I purposely don't prime my eyes for this just because this is so weird, but I love the way it looks. My eyelids get pretty oily. Not like crazy oily, but they will crease without primer and stuff like that. And when I do this, I feel like it just looks so natural and pretty and dewy. So I'll take the bronzer and just kind of lay it on the lid and put it in the crease. as the day goes on, I just feel like it looks just so natural and just, I don't know, you'll just have to try it. I think it just works really well when you're using the same face bronzer that you put on your skin, because it's all very cohesive and monochromatic, and it all just kind of like works together, and it won't even look like you're wearing like an eyeshadow or something like that. It'll just kind of look, I don't know. I like it though. I bring it underneath as well. So then I will go in and contour. Now, if contouring isn't your thing, you can skip this, but I love a nice, good contour. And I feel like especially when I contour my nose, I just feel really put together. So I'm gonna go into that MAC Bone Beige with the Smith 112 brush. And then on my nose, I'm gonna use the Luxie 182 brush. Pop into Bone Beige and contour my face. I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of powder highlighter. This is the Charlotte Tilbury FILMSTAR Bronze and Glow palette. I'm just gonna take the highlighter in there and pop it on my nose and the high points of my face with a Sigma F35 brush. Just wiggle that on the nose. It'll make that nose contour look a little bit more natural. Just pop this here. And then I'm also gonna use this with my finger. I'm just gonna take it like this and just pop this on the inner corner of my eyes and on the brow bone. I'm gonna grab just a little bit of blush from my MAC palette here. I'm just gonna do gingerly, put that on the cheeks. I feel like you won't even really be able to tell. It's very subtle. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go in with an eyelash curler. This one is from Laura Mercier, and I'm just gonna curl the lashes, just squeezing and then pulling it out. And then I'm gonna go into the Tarte Man-Eater mascara. This has been my go-to mascara for the top lashes. I use a different one for the bottom, but I'm just gonna take this and just really work this into the lashes. And then for the bottom lashes, I go in with the MAC Extended Play Mascara just because this has the tiniest little spoolie wand, and it gets every single lash individually and doesn't add like too much volume or anything. So this is why I like this for the bottom lashes. Lastly, for my lips, I actually haven't really been wearing lipstick for this look because if I'm gonna be going out and I have to wear a mask, this little combo lasts on my lips. These are two of my favorite lip pencils ever. I have Oak from MAC and I have Nude 0.5 from KKW Beauty. They are very different undertones, but together it's like the perfect, just like neutral lip for me. So these, you can see them up close. Oak goes more brownish nude, and then the other one is more nude pink. So I am gonna sharpen these so they can apply correctly. And I like to go in with Oak first. I'll line my lips and then overline at the Cupid's bow. Then I'll turn the pencil on its side instead of like directly at the tip of it and just kind of blend that lip liner in lightly. And then I'll go in with the KKW Beauty in 0.5 and just feather that in on the lips. It's less dry of a formula, adds a little bit of coolness, and a little bit of pink. And sometimes I'll even just go back and forth with the lip pencils just to kind of sandwich the two together. That will just last on my lips all day long. It's not gonna like fade weird. If you need that moisturizing feel, go in with a lipstick or a lip balm or whatever. I just feel like for me, this is comfortable enough, and I love the color. I love the way that everything goes together. I feel really put together, but I don't feel like too over the top. I feel like this is a look that I can wear literally everywhere. I could wear something extremely fancy with this, but I could also run to the grocery store. I could clean my house. This is actually the look that I wore in all of my cleaning videos. So yeah, this is it up close. All right, you guys, that's everything for this look today. I hope you enjoyed following along and seeing how I get this go-to look of mine. It's just very quick and simple, not a lot of steps. You can really honestly customize this however you want. If there's something that you don't like that I did, just switch it out or just don't do it at all. You could really make this your own. If you prefer to do like a bunch of eyeshadow but not so much contouring, just do that and make it your own. It's all about just sort of like enhancing your natural features and making you feel just like an enhanced version of yourself. So I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you in the next video. Bye.